Hey guys, I'm back, but today I kind of wanted to talk about maybe a little sensitive of an organizational topic. I call it family clutter. Things that like your kids' baby blankets or your kids' baby clothes or something your mother-in-law gave you or your mother gave you or your grandparents gave you or your Uncle Billy Bob Jack's second wife, twice, whatever, gave you something and because they think you love it and you want it and it's just this great thing. I'm too far out. Let's zoom in just a little. There. So yeah, you think it's this great thing and you love it and you like it, say, oh, that's cute, when you're just kind of saying, yeah, okay, whatever. But yet they end up giving it to you. And then you're like, okay, where do I put this item? Now, if it's something functional that you can use and you really do like, totally fine. Keep it. I don't care. If you have room for it, I don't care. But a lot of people feel guilty, especially with their children's items, like blankets people made for them, or stuff like this, or clothes that they used to wear when they were little bitty. People, we have things called cameras. Take a photo of your child in that outfit when they're wearing it, put it in their photo album, or you have it on your computer and you can make a photo book or whatever, and you still have the item, you still have a picture of the item and them wearing it, and that is what sparks the memory. It's not the article of clothing itself, it's what you did, what they were doing in the article of clothing or whatever. Like, excuse me, I have some really cute dresses that I bought for my daughter and they were really cute on her and she looked really adorable. So instead of saving them, I just took pictures of her in it, and then I have the pictures, and so I have that outfit. I have the memory of that. Like when she went to the zoo for her birthday a couple years, back in, last year. I have her little outfit she wore. I have a picture of it, so I remember us going to the zoo and all the fun and everything like that. You don't have to keep everything. Now, if it is a blanket that somebody made, that they made big enough for them to like last for a long time, then that's totally fun. And I don't mind keeping one or two items as long as you have room for it. If it's a cloth item, use a space bag or a space bag tote. And it has a clear pocket, and if you wanted to, you could even kind of use your label maker and type it in, some certain Billy Joe's baby clothes. Not all of his baby clothes. I'm talking, you narrow it down and pick out the favorites that you really, really like. Because you can't keep everything. You can't keep all of their clothes. You can't keep all of these mementos and stuff like this. And I do have a problem with that. Yeah, I do. I have a lot of people in my family that have passed away, and it's really hard for me to get rid of some of the things that they have given me because I don't have that person anymore. Like, I can't just go talk to that person or see that person. So that's kind of hard. That is something that is really hard. If you are not ready to let go of that item, you don't have to. I'm not saying you have to get rid of everything. But if it's something like just a knick-knack that was just in their house, take a photograph of it. This was Aunt Polly's pig statue. I don't know. I mean, if your Aunt Polly likes pigs, whatever. I like owls, so hey. Take a photograph of it. And if you have a special memory, get one of those photo books or make a photo book where you can type in on the bottom, like on the bottom of the page, what it is, who it came from, and what fond memory you have of it. And then you have all those memories in a more manageable, I guess, way. Especially if you move a lot. I mean, that's a lot of knickknacks to take around. So it's really good to put them all in a photo book. And then you have all those memories and you can pull it out and look at it. And photo books are really nice looking. You can have them out near a coffee table, or you can get a little skinny narrow shelf and display them. So if people come over and they say, oh, what are these? And you can show them off and you can you can let people, you know, see your memories and stuff. Or like, okay, with my kids, they're not going to meet my grandparents or their great grandparents. They are not going to get to meet them. So through my memories and photographs and things like that, they will meet their great grandparents. That was what happened with me. I did not get to meet my great grandparents either because they had already passed. Now I know I'm a lot like my great granny, but from stories and things and stuff like that. So that makes it really even harder when they're not going to be able to meet these people. Now on my husband's side, they have met both of their great grandparents. So they're lucky. You know, my husband's really lucky because he doesn't, most of his grandparents are around. His great grandparents are not, but his grandparents are. So it's nice. My grandparents are all gone. I know, it's kind of hard. It's not easy. So that's kind of why I have this guilty issue. Like, I have some of my grandma's wrapping paper, but that is functional. It's Christmas wrapping paper. I use it. If you have things from your grandmother or grandfather or even family, close family friends that are given to you that are functional, you know, that you can actually use. Wow, my eyes get really big. You can actually use, that is really great. You can, if you want to keep them, use them. To me, it's functional. It's something you use. Like, I have some of my grandma's cooking things. I have like electric skillet, and I have a few other of her things she used to cook, and I use them. So it's really great for me. I don't have to purchase these items because they still work. So I just use my grandmother's. So that's really great and helpful when it comes, you know, money-wise. We don't have to purchase a lot of things. But if it's just sitting around and collecting dust and clutter and you don't really love it, you don't want it, take a picture of it and donate it. I'm not saying throw it away. No, I don't throw away anything unless it's broken. Just, sorry, I thought I had a bug in my hair. Just donate it. Maybe someone else out there would want it and love it and, you know, appreciate it. So, I mean, that's another thing. Is purge the stuff that people were gifts from you or gifts to you if you're not using them anymore. You know, they're not special, they're not important to you. Well, they're not special, not important. Let me rephrase that. Maybe they gave them to you and you kept them for a couple years just because, you know, you wanted to. You didn't want to feel bad. Just take a picture of it, put where it came from, like I'm saying, and donate it, and then make a really nice photo book. And that way you always have the memories, because it's really hard, you know, you can't keep stuff around all the time. Yeah, that's kind of my big issue. I have to deal with that and going through and purging out things and keeping stuff from cluttering up my house. I mean, so I chose to keep things of my grandmother and my grandparents that are functional. Like, she'd made her own sweater hangers. She wrapped them in fabric and made them really thick, and so she could hang sweaters on them so they didn't dinner sweaters. So I still use those. I have a lot of her cooking ware. I have her sugar container. I have some of her wooden spoons, and I still use them to cook with. I have some of their coffee cups. They're Christmas coffee cups. But I use those at Christmas time. I bring them out. So, I mean, and I have a place to store them. They're stored in the Christmas box. They're wrapped in newspaper. They're stored really nicely in there. So, yeah, that's the hard thing, is family clutter. You know, somebody passes or they're purging their stuff and then they want to pass it on to you. So, kind of, if you do have a few items you like my mother-in-law gave me her mushroom teapot. I love mushrooms. I don't know really why. I always have. I think they're cool looking. I think they're unique. So I have it, and it's on display. Yes, I know. It's a dusting. It's a dust collector. But I really like it. I really love it. And it's just one teapot. I took another little one from her, but I actually use it. I steep my tea in it. When I make some of my tea, I put the hot water in there and I let it steep for a right amount of time, and then I have it in my tea pitcher, and I can have multiple cups if I want to. So it's functional. So, I mean, that's really what I'm talking about today, is if you have, if you have clutter, family clutter, family passed down clutter. Let me rephrase that statement. If they've given it to you and it serves your purpose and you don't need it anymore, take a picture of it, donate it to somebody else. Same thing with your kids. Like if your kids had a really favorite stuffed animal and it's like falling apart. I mean, it is falling apart so bad that you don't know what to do with it. Take a picture of it and then throw it away if it's falling apart. If you can sew it up, then sew it up for them, but throw it away if it's falling apart. I mean, yeah, whatever. But baby blankets, baby clothes. I always take pictures of my kids' rooms and see how they've changed, like how what their likes and things have changed as they get older. So you don't have to keep, oh, this was her comforter when she was a toddler. Well, this is her teenage comforter, blah, blah, blah. That's one too many comforters to keep. That's crazy. But just, you know, we have digital cameras. Use them. We have cameras on our iPhones. Use them. I want to get a new camera because the one I have, the Kodak one I have, I hate it. I had a really good Kodak and I loved it, and then I bought this one and I hate it. I just don't like it. So I'm kind of on a small camera hunt, but I have my iPhone and I use my iPhone right now. So yeah, just take pictures of things and then donate them, or if they're just beyond donating, throw them away. And maybe that'll help you start purging other stuff like clothes and things. But that is my organizing tip my little organizing tip for today. Just feel the, or you know, don't keep guilty clutter. So yeah. Okay, I will talk to you guys later. I'm hoping to upload a finished cabinet organizing video. I did a few more cabinets, and then I filmed my pantry video today and got it pretty much done. So I'm really super totally geeked excited about that. So yeah, I'm hoping to get that up today and get everything done, but be on the lookout for some of that stuff. And I'm gonna try, I think I got it linked up with my Twitter, but I'm not sure. But just follow me on Twitter and you guys will hear about videos. I'm going to start doing maybe like a photo of the day or something. Just a photo that I find or I like, or a random photo of a project around my house or something. But yeah, I got a lot of things going and I need to get them done. So that is it. This is my little tip for the day. I think I might do like a tip Tuesday. So I will talk to you guys later. Bye.